Look, never leave your job until you have found a skill set that you can use to make more money with, right? Until you have perfected a skill, a trade, um, that can, make you more of money in the future and be more secured financially. You don't want to quit your manual labor job, whether you work at Starbucks, McDonald's, or you work at a restaurant, you work at a gym, or, these corporations like Walmart, ShopRite, Target, whatever 9 to 5 that you have. You want to make sure that outside of that 9 to 5, you are perfecting, developing another skill that you can use as a career or as a business in the future. Because your only way of making money right now is through that 9 to 5. And think about that 9 to 5. That job is paying you to live, to eat, to pay your bills, to pay off debt. Before you start listening to a YouTuber like Dodash telling you to quit your job and go on YouTube, consider the money that you are bringing in from that job. Consider the bills that you have to pay right now. Consider that you got to bring food on the table for your family. All right? Consider the money that's already coming in right now. Don't leave that job because someone influenced you to leave. You got to have your own mind. You got to know what's best for you right now. Right? When it's time for you to leave that job, then you leave. But if you know deep down in your heart it's not time to leave, don't leave. Don't be easily influenced to just walk up at your job because a YouTuber is making it big, making the big bucks. But you don't know their story and you don't know their path of getting there. You don't know the sacrifices they made. It is not all smoke and mirrors. Okay? To be successful in something else takes a lot of hard work. It takes sacrifice. It takes time and effort. Okay? To learn a different skill, a skill set, a trade, that takes time and effort. A lot of studying, researching, and, money is not always guaranteed if you're running a business, an online business, whatever business that you're running. Money is not guaranteed to be made right away. And on YouTube, that's the same thing. A couple of viral videos is not gonna just automatically get you all the watch time hours that you're looking for. It's not gonna all of a sudden get you monetized. You gotta build up your audience, and your audience gotta have a trust in you. Your audience gotta like you first and foremost, right? A couple of viral videos, but what audience have you really built? What trust have you built with the audience on your channel, right? Don't expect to see profit come in automatically, even if you got the watch time hours and you got over 1,000 subscribers. It may take a couple years for you to see any huge amount of a profit, right? May take you a couple years before you start even seeing 1,000 or 2,000, a couple thousand, few thousand, maybe 10K in revenue. May take a couple years. Are you willing to put in the work for that amount of years to see profit, to see more in your account? Are you willing to play the waiting game and to be patient with the process? See, don't quit your 9 to 5 If you're someone that's not patient for success, that's real talk. Do not be quick to quit your 9 to 5 if you are someone that is not patient for success. If you are someone that cannot trust the process, do not quit your 9 to 5. Okay? But even so, even if you're not quitting your 9 to 5, you want to always remain patient and you want to always trust the process no matter what, right? But the whole thing is with these YouTubers, they're trying to sell you quick success within a few months on social media. And then you listen to that, you get a dopamine rush, okay? And then you wind up leaving that job that was paying you pretty good just to hop on social media, do YouTube, and make these random videos. And you don't even really know why you're making content to begin with. Like, you don't even know, or like, you don't have an identity on this platform. You got to know what your identity is, what content you want to make for the people, what you're good at talking about, what you know, what you're an expert in, okay? That these are things that you have to establish with yourself before you even hop on YouTube. And quick success, overnight success, you know, if you buy into that, you are not going to trust the process in the beginning. Because in order to trust the process, you got to go through times where you're not seeing no views. Ain't nobody subscribing to your channel. Nobody's watching your videos. Trusting the process is putting out a video that you know is going to do well, and it don't do well in the first couple days, but you're still going to give it time for the algorithm to find it and to put it out there and to promote it, right, to a larger audience. It may not happen like that though, but that's why you got to really throw spaghetti to the wall and see what sticks and what doesn't stick. That's important to know. So, but it's not just YouTube, it's other aspects of life, other fields of life. You might want to do plumbing, carpentry, become a doctor, a lawyer, be in the health field, the medical field, a nurse, right? A chiropractor. Get into careers like that. You may want to be a life coach, you know, run a business and selling a specific product for a specific market, right? All these things that you want to get into that you may look at as, you know, high income skills, you know, it requires you to trust the process, to be patient, and to put in the time, put in the effort, keep your head down and grind. Because you know what that 9 to 5 job is always going to pay you no matter what. That's guaranteed income. It's guaranteed income. Running a business, being on social media, being a content creator, social media influencer, money is not guaranteed to be made. It's not. It's not always guaranteed to be made. So for that simple fact alone, that there is no guaranteed money in anything that you're trying to do, right, in terms of a business, that should not make you want to quit your 9 to 5. That fact alone. Because, okay, it's better to have a 9 to 5. You may complain about your 9 to 5, but it's better to work that job, right? It's better to work that job and make that money than to be home wondering what to do with your life. And there's no money coming in. You don't see a paycheck, and you're still trying to figure out what you want to do with your life. Or you're on YouTube making the videos, and these videos are not getting no views. So after a month of doing this, you're frustrated. And you're in regret of leaving that job. So do not quit your 9 to 5, right? Make sure that you're using your time outside that job to develop your skills, right? That can earn you more money in the future, that can put you in a better place to where you can leave that job because you're financially good with the skill sets that you have that's making you more money. So that's just something to consider. So that being said, make sure y'all like the video for the algorithm. More content is to come. Thank y'all for watching. It's a Solo Dolo Talks. Peace and salute.